Shine Free is back into the attack. Yasir Shah didn't get too many overs. Perhaps he'll be switching ends. Pushed another man out deep for Shine Free, bowling to Butler. It's a normal fine leg, but there's also a second man. He's in front of square though. He's just in front of square.
Would have been in his mouth for a moment as he felt the thick edge on his bat, but like everything he's done so far this innings, it's gone exactly according to plan, through the slip cord and applause from his teammates. He really has. You talk about getting your first test 100, it's about proving to yourself you're good enough to do it at this level. Well, he's certainly done that in spades. Double 100 to his name. Many a good player has never got one of those for England.
I'm sure you would have been watching England in South Africa, Straussy, when he played in South Africa. What did you think then?
Well, it was interesting. I saw a guy who had lots of shots. He looked a bit wet behind the ears, to be honest with you. And there were a couple of technical things which I think he's worked on over the last 6 months or so. But clearly, you speak to everyone in that environment, they say he's a guy who learns quickly. Really benefited from watching the likes of Joe Root. It was a bit of a surprise he was picked in the first place. If you looked at his first-class record at that stage, there's nothing to really shout about. Obviously, he's spotted something. Being tall, having good, solid technique, means that and being good off both front and back foot, which is what we've seen from Zach, means it's a hard guy to bowl at the moment. There's no obvious weakness there. Often when he has got out, it's been due to his own shot selection rather than anything the bowlers have done.
Must admit, when I saw him in South Africa, I just said to myself, he looks okay. You know, it didn't strike me as someone that would immediately make an impact. But he certainly has gotten a lot better since then. More technical than, obviously, he has always had the ability. He looks a lot better than okay now. Just that single from the over, 392 for 4.
भरोसा नहीं मुझ पर डाउट है तो वाइप करो Savlon germ protection wipes. Preparation comes before success, even in the dictionary. Remember, the scent of my success.
Fantasy players, make your teams now.
Download the MPL app for free and win big rewards daily, and also get 5% entry fee back.
Download now from mpl.live.
Need to know where to bowl at him. Zach Crawley in complete control.
Well, as we thought, Yasir Shah is switching ends. Operated from the pavilion end just after the break, is now at the northern end. This is where he was successful previously.
Yeah, just going back to Zach Crawley, as you said, he has improved a huge amount. But what he will know is that Test cricket, the challenges will keep coming. So it's all very well doing it here. You have to work out how to do it away in the subcontinent, Australia, on those fast, bouncy pitches. And with all the analysis around, if there is a weakness, it will be found. So plenty of challenges left, but great to know that you're good enough to do it at this level.
There are a lot of singles available where this field has been set. Again, I suppose it's all about giving him the confidence of knowing that a bad ball won't necessarily go for.
Yeah, in a great position to be in, isn't it? When the fielders are out, plenty of singles on offer, you just take those singles. That's what Jack Callis did, brilliant.
There are two men out deep, but neither one will get there.
Yeah, we didn't see a lot of sweeps early in Zach Crawley's innings, but he's got more confidence, he's prepared to play the shot, and he plays it well. Obviously, he gets a big stride into the ball and try and hit it. Watch his head. Almost watch that ball until he completed the shot. Sometimes when you score like this, it's easy to start thinking boundaries all the time. Singles are there, just take them. They'll score at 4 or 5 and over, they'll get the odd boundary like they've just done there. You need to get too extravagant at this stage.
$3.99 for 4.
नो डाउट राशिद भाई ने 3 टेस्ट में 3 बार 5 विकेट लिए होंगे, पर मैं भी कोई कच्चा खिलाड़ी नहीं हूँ। अपने दिन पे बड़ों पे भारी पड़ जाता हूँ। अरे बैट्समैन से पहले मैं टीवी देख के बता देता हूँ कि बॉल लेग ब्रेक है या गूगली। ऐसी तो अपनी अंडरस्टैंडिंग है गेम को लेके। देख लेना इस बार मेरी 11 राशिद 11 के।
चौरंगी स्टॉप कौन सी है?
सर तीसरा स्टॉप।
थैंक यू। खुद को चैंप समझते हो तो चैंप बन के दिखाओ। My 11 is ready। और आपकी?
my11circle.com से ऐप डाउनलोड करो, अपनी टीम बनाओ और राशिद के साथ खेलो। my11circle.com।
Play with champions।
Preparation comes before success, even in the dictionary. Penrith, the scent of my success.
Straight enough, good direction.
Good direction, but also well played by Joss Butler. You can see he sort of starts to shape to hit it, then he thinks, no, it's going to get a bit big on me, I'll duck underneath it. Thinking about the match situation for a moment here, England nearing 400. There won't be in any particular rush. 1-0 up in the series. There'll be thinking to themselves, quite happy to bat till back end of the day. Right now, they're starting to think 500, 550, I suppose. Get that score, very hard for Pakistan from there.
Don't think you'll get there, Willie. Yes. Covered some good ground.
We saw the delivery a couple of balls ago where Butler pulled out the shot. This one wasn't quite as high and he went through with it. It's in real control there. There's not much in it for short on this pitch. It's quite slow. So if you do bang it in, you've really got to bang it in.
To give it to Shaheen Afridi though. Still running in. That last delivery was 88 miles per hour.
Yeah, the Pakistan seamers have generally been happy banging it on a good length. The odd surprise short ball, that's because there's just not much value in it. Still worth bowling the odd one. You certainly don't want batsmen to think you're never going to bowl one.
Coming up to the completion of his 27th over, Shaheen Afridi. For 4.
करो वायरसेस और बैक्टीरिया पर अटैक Savlon Hexa एडवांस सोप के साथ Savlon Hexa Savlon एडवांस सुरक्षा.
Fantasy players, make your teams now.
Download the MPL app for free and win big rewards daily, and also get 5% entry fee back.
Download now from mpl.live.
Preparation comes before success, even in the dictionary. Denver, the scent of my success.
What a partnership it is, 274. Oh, that's a beauty from Yasir Shah. Pakistan are toiling away with little reward. Convinced there was an outside edge. There was a little noise. Beautiful delivery to a batsman who's on 205 not out.
Brave move to use his feet after the ball before.
It's good though. Keeps Yasir Shah thinking. Have a look at that delivery that beat the outside edge. Absolutely beat the outside edge. No bat involved. Ripping delivery. Nice picture at the Aegeus Bowl now. And looks to stay away. Tuesday's forecast at the moment isn't great. If Joe Root will bear that in mind to win the series 2-0. Draw will suffice. Oh! 402 for 4.
भैया अगर वो वाटसन है तो हम भी अपने अम्मा के संग और वॉटसन का वॉट वाई वैन सब देखो ऑलराउंडर होना अलग बात है, प्लेइंग 11 चुनना अलग। इस बार अगर वॉटसन 11 की वाट नहीं लगा दी ना मेरी 11 ने।
You were saying something, mate?
No, sir.
Think you're a champ? Then prove you're a champ. My 11 is ready. Is yours?
My11circle.com पर ऐप डाउनलोड करो, अपनी टीम बनाओ और वॉटसन के साथ खेलो। My11circle.com।
Preparation comes before success, even in the dictionary. Denver, the scent of my success.
Thrilling cricket. Not sure Michael Atherton's enjoying our commentary. He's exhausted after the kids' coaching clinic, bless him. Tries for the uppercut. Even as wide, Zach Crawley is a very tall man, as is Shaheen Shah Afridi, so let's see just how high this was. Fair enough. That's a shot that doesn't look quite so natural to Zach Crawley. I can't imagine he'd be in a position to play it too often, as tall as he is. Fielder out there. It's a nice shot. They'll just pick up one. 2-2-1 was your top score, Keesey, wasn't it? Zach's now 209.
Yeah, he's cruising past it, I think, at the moment, or he will do. I'd say it's against a better attack as well, so there's a lot of things going for him on this 209 so far. My 221.
Michael Atherton made a very good point. You were dropped after 6 test matches after scoring 221. Bad egg in the dressing room. Axis of evil.
I was just texting the opposition and wanting to go for $1.5 million to the IPL, stuff like that.
Games later, you're out. Perth, was that Damien Martin?
That was Damien Martin. Then Steve Waugh in Melbourne. No, Steve Waugh in Sydney got me out.
So you survived Brett Lee and all that, done by Damien Martin.
And for the rest of my career, I had the curse of the medium pacer, Masters, Masquerades. Abbas, I don't think I would have bothered against Abbas. He would have just got me out within 5 balls every time.
408.44.
Goodbye.
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 खुशबू ऐसी चलती जाए
कि गुडबाय ना हो पाए.
लंबे समय तक रहने वाली खुशबू इंगित से. छोड़ दिया मुझे. डाउट है तो वाइप करो. Savlon germ protection wipes.
Fantasy players, make your teams now.
Download the MPL app for free and win big rewards daily, and also get 5% entry fee back.
Download now from mpl.live.
Club cricket. Just have a bit of a giggle. Some of the humour and some of the cricket that goes on in club cricket. You got any of those sort of videos? Keep them clean. Send them in.
Just thinking exactly that before when you went to Ath a minute ago. It's been this time in the first test match.
Swept away hard, very hard. It's taken a piece out of the damp outfield, but will make it to the boundary.
Yeah, good shot, played on length as much as anything else. That's his mate Hugh, made an appearance last time.
Ben Stokes' club, wasn't it?
Isn't that Ben Stokes' club?
He's chipped it. There's a man there. He's chipped it so well. It's gone all the way for 6. What a beautiful piece of timing. For a moment, I'm sure he thought he might be in trouble. He absolutely nailed it.
I reckon I just saw him. He just looked up as soon as he hit it. I reckon he wasn't exactly sure. Didn't go really too hard at the shot. Just tried to lift it and get it over extra cover.
See him tracking the flight of the ball with his eyes, thinking, go, go, go. $220 now for Zach Crawley. Two, 2-1. Rob Key.
Said actually in the first game that he played here, or the first test that he played here against Pakistan, that the wind was so strong he just felt it was a chip, nothing more.
Past Rob Key. Highest score for England by a Kent batsman. Well done, Zach.
Does that even get a moment?
भैया अगर वो वॉटसन है तो हम भी अपने अम्मा के संग और वॉटसन का वॉट वाई इवेंट सब देखें. देखो ऑलराउंडर होना अलग बात है, प्लेइंग 11 चुनना अलग. यहाँ एक इंट्यूशन होती है, एक टैलेंट की परख होती है. तेरा भैया इस बार अगर वॉटसन 11 की वाट नहीं लगा दी ना मेरी 11 ने.
You were saying something, mate?
No, sir.
Think you're a champ? Then prove you're a champ. My 11 is ready. Is yours?
My11circle.com पर ऐप डाउनलोड करो, अपनी टीम बनाओ और वॉटसन के साथ खेलो. My11circle.com.
Play with champions.
So young Nassim Shah, he's only 17 years of age, and he's about to start his 23rd over. Well, that's a cracking drive. This innings has been littered with brilliant drives off the front and back foot. It's about as good as it gets.
I wouldn't say it's the worst delivery either. So as a tall batsman, height has to be an advantage for that reach. You don't have to overstride, just make sure the head and everything's going into the ball. So you try and drive from that length, fraction shorter, then you can try and pull.
Haven't been that many world-class, very tall batsmen, though, have there? I mean, Kevin Peterson is the only one that really springs to mind. Can you think of any others, Keith?
I was talking about that earlier, actually. Generally, Kevin Peterson was the one. We'd probably say Kevin Peterson was the best.
Lara, Tendulkar, Bradman, all smaller men.
Ricky Ponting.
Ponting, yeah.
Clive Lloyd was
tall. I thought Clive Lloyd. Jack Callis is a tall man, but obviously he's an all-rounder, but as a batsman, world class. Benedict's just piped up from Bristol saying 2 metre Peter full. Look at those cherub cheeks, Rocky. Tim Foster in 1903, 287. Ollie Hammond, Zach Crawley, number 3. Looks a bit like Fernando Torres in that picture.
Well, Butler just keeps on going his merry way. What's he? Strike rate 50. Zach Crawley 64. Wonder if there's a time where Joss Butler will just start to up the ante just a little. I'd say Yasir Shah's the man he'll do it to.
Took Yasir on yesterday, didn't he? Hitting for a couple of sixes, one enormous one down towards our commentary position. I do marvel sometimes at how these batsmen hit the ball so far with such apparent minimal effort. It's probably about as good as it gets in world cricket. Zach Crawley had a nice 6 with minimal fuss. .300 partnership comes up. 301, and it's 4-2-8 for 4.
छोड़ दिया मुझे डाउट है तो वाइप करो Savlon Germ Protection Wipes.
Fantasy players, make your teams now.
Download the MPL app for free and win big rewards daily, and also get 5% entry fee back.
Download now from mpl.live.
Preparation comes before success, even in the dictionary. Finland, the scent of my success.
301 the partnership, 490 balls on a surface that's got a bit in it.
Yeah, 301 the partnership, 127 for 4 when Butler came to the crease. That seems an awfully long time ago. I feel even longer ago for Pakistan. And he has scouts out. Long off, long on, deep mid-wicket, man on the sweep.
Butler was desperate to get down that end. He was charging for the third. Tall batsman we forgot, Matthew Hayden.
Tall, just a big man, wasn't he?